Well, hello, my valued listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Living in Your Power. I'm your host, Dr. Marlene Greenleaf, and we are right in the heart of our September series, Clarity Over Chaos, Leading with Stillness, Strategy, and Strength. Now, so far, we've explored what it means to quiet the noise and tune into truth. But today, I want to talk about one of the most radical and restorative choices you can make as a leader, woman, and world shifter. And that's taking the pause. Because contrary to what culture tells us, pausing isn't quitting. Pausing is powerful. So let's get into it. Let's break down the myth of momentum. Now, we've been conditioned to believe that if we pause, we'll fall behind. That stillness equals stagnation, and that rest equals weakness. That reflection means we're not doing enough. But let me ask you this. What if the very thing you are calling procrastination is actually protection? What if God is asking you to pause, not to punish you, but to prepare you? In our pursuit of progress, we sometimes bypass purpose. And purpose isn't found in the race. It's revealed in the rest. Now, even Jesus paused. So let's ground this in Scripture. Luke 5:16 says, "But Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed." It says often, not occasionally, not when it was convenient. Often. So even Jesus, in all his power, purpose, and divine assignment, made time to pause. He made time to withdraw, to reconnect, and to recharge. So if he needed pause, what makes us think that we don't? Why do you think we resist a pause? Now, in my opinion, here's why I think so many of us avoid slowing down. I think we tie our worth to our work. We are afraid of what silence might reveal. And we think everything will fall apart if we stop holding it all together. But the truth, my dear listeners, is the world doesn't fall apart when you pause. In fact, sometimes the world around you finally starts making sense. Because when you stop, you can see, you can hear, and you can feel again. And that's where your clarity lives. I want to give you 3 types of pause that I believe will change your life. First is the micro pause. The micro pause is a moment, a breath, a shift in your shoulders. That's a micro pause. Now, if you do this before responding to, say, a tough email or making a big decision or jumping into your day, this is a micro pause. The second is a sacred pause. The sacred pause, you create space weekly for your Sabbath, your Sunday service, for journaling, or for unplugging. So let your soul stretch out and exhale. This is your sacred pause. And the third one, it's It's a strategic pause. Now, with the strategic pause, you take a day or even a season to reassess your vision. Now, you're doing this not because you're lost, but because you're growing, you're scaling. This is your strategic pause. Now, here's your empowerment prompt. What's one area of your life that's asking you to slow down right now? Is it your health, your relationship, your spirit? I want you to think on this. Write it down and then write this down. I give myself permission to pause because clarity is calling me forward. I'll say it again. I give myself permission to pause because clarity is calling me forward. My valued listeners, pausing doesn't delay your destiny. It deepens your direction. You're not falling behind. You're falling into alignment. So take the pause. The world can wait. Your purpose will still be here, and your peace will thank you. So I'll be back next week with another powerful episode entitled Strong Enough to Shift. But until then, my dear listeners, I want you to live boldly in your power. And if it gets tough, just breathe. You still got the strength to rise. So continue to live in your